don't know if you saw that, but that car was indicating left, but his speed was very high, so I didn't go because he was indicating left, but his speed was telling me that he might not be turning. So when people are indicating left, don't just assume that they're going to turn. Look at their speed as well, and if they're going really fast, there's a strong chance that they're not turning there. So just wait until they are out of the way. So we've got a zebra crossing. I can't really see what's beyond this black car on the right, and I can see people standing near it, so I'm slowing down quite a lot, checking my center mirror as well. And then once I get here, I can see there's no one crossing, then I can carry on. But as I approached, I couldn't see properly what was on the right. I just saw lots of people standing around, and there was a car blocking my view a bit as well. So when that situation's there, make sure you reduce your speed so that if someone is crossing the road, you can stop smoothly. So when you stopped at lights, I know some people will like to go into neutral, put the handbrake on, but if you're not that confident with getting your car back into gear 1 quickly, I would say just keep your car in gear 1 the whole time once you've stopped, so that you're ready for the next bit. That way you're not having to mess around with a gear change. You're ready in the correct gear that you need to be in, and then you can move off smoothly. So here there's 2 lanes at the moment going into 1. I can see there's less space there, so I'm going to check my right mirror and then move a bit to the middle of the road, because now it's 1 big lane now. And then again it splits into 2 again, so I'm just going to keep left, checking my mirrors. So you might find the road will go in from 2 lanes and then 1 lane and then 2 lanes, and now again, like now it's going back to 1 lane again. So I'm just going to check my right mirror, and then I'm back on the middle. I see there's a car a bit in my way here, so I'm reducing my speed. I'm going to get into gear 2. So there, if you see somebody in your way a little bit, you don't know how much space they're taking up, so just reduce your speed and reduce the gear as well. So there I was in 3 as I approached it, but then I went down to 2 just so I can manage that situation a bit better. So some people get confused between a bus lane and a bus stop. So I'll show you what a bus stop is. The bus stop, oh, this one's not clear actually. I'll do another one. So I'm going to take the next road on the right here. I'm going to mirror, signal right. See, there's 2 boxes. There's one for this people turning there right, and then there's one for us after. So I don't want to go in there and then here. I'll go past their box first and then go into this one. This car just gave me a flash so I can go. Thank you. So when you're waiting there, you want to keep an eye on the cars that are coming down, because some of them will slow down a bit and give you a little flash or give you a little hand signal. So you want to be focusing on them before you make your turn. I'm going to turn right again. I can see here there's a box for turning right up there, and there's not much space for 2 cars here. So I'll wait for this guy to turn first. There's another car coming down, but he's stopped. So yeah, if you don't see enough space there, like there wasn't enough space for me to turn while that car was there, just wait for him. Even though we got priority, we had nowhere to go until that guy came out. I think that guy beat me from behind, but remember, people beat sometimes. Don't listen to them, because there's nowhere for me to go. So I had to wait for him to move out the way first. I didn't know which way he was going because he had no signal on, so he could have been going right like he was, so that's why I just waited. So a lot of people don't understand the difference between a bus lane and a bus stop. So this one here, you can see it says bus stop. It's got a yellow writing on it. It's got yellow lines on the edge as well. And you can drive through here anytime. You don't need to like worry about the times on it. Don't try to swerve. Some people try to go around it for some reason. But a bus lane, first of all, we have a blue board telling you the times you can't use it. And then it's going to have the thick white line on the edge showing you that you're coming out to a bus lane, and a thick border on the side of it as well. So a thick white border shows you it's a bus lane. Right now we can go in it because it's 3 o'clock, or it's 20 past 3 almost, and the board said 7 till 10 in the morning you can't use it, and then again between 4 and 7 in the evening you can't use it. So we've got another 40 minutes or so until we can't use it again. So remember, with bus lanes, be careful what times you can drive in it. Bus stops, you don't have to worry, you can drive in them. You can drive over them anytime. So I'll do a more detailed video on bus lanes, but this one here, 4 till 7 again, so we can use it. I'm not going to worry about that too much. When you're on a 2-lane road like this, don't drive in the right lane for no reason. So like right now it's nice and clear, there's nothing in the way. You need to be driving in the left lane. The right lane's for overtaking. So unless there's like stationary traffic here or slow moving traffic, you should really be in the left. Driving on there for no reason for a long time will get you a serious fault. So if you're on the right for no reason, make sure you tell yourself to move over to the left when it's safe. And his bus is going pretty slow as well, so I'm just going to add a bit more gas and go past him. So normally I'd go back to the left now, because remember you want to drive in the left, but I'm turning right at the next traffic lights. So I'm just going to stick to this lane. There's no point me going there and then coming back here straight away. So I'm just going to check my mirrors, signal right. And I can stop because it's going to red and there's no one behind me. So as I approached that light, I was keeping an eye on that light, make sure that it stays green, and I was ready to stop. So I was slowing down a bit as I was approaching, because I want to turn anyway, so I don't want to go in there too fast. But slowing down allowed me to stop properly when the lights started to change. When you approach it too fast, that decision to whether to stop on it has been very difficult, because you probably have to slam your brakes. But if you're going at a good pace, you can slow down smoothly without getting into too much trouble. Here I want to go into the bay like I'm parking here, so I've gone in like that, and then now I'm straight. I'm waiting for these cars for a big gap, checking over there as well where I'm turning into. After this green car, it's looking good, so I'm going to check my right mirror and then I can follow him. So this sort of crossing here, where these people are, see, it's not a zebra crossing, so I don't have to stop for them, but I'm keeping an eye on them. I've got my foot over the brake and I'm going to check the right. So as I approached it, I saw that they were waiting in the middle, but it's not a zebra crossing, so I didn't have to stop for them. But I had my foot just over the brake in case they were silly enough to cross, but they weren't, so I could just carry on at a nice pace. But you don't need to stop there. Be ready to stop, but just having your foot over the brake just in case they decide to cross. So where you've got dustbin men working like here, you need to be very careful, because some of them will be crossing the road with bins. So you need to approach it really slowly and go through it quite slowly as well. Right now I'm in gear 1 because I need to be anyway, because I'm going really slowly. But in situations like that, just be wary that they might be crossing the road next to you. Turning left at the end, so mirror. So here I want to make sure I position myself correctly. So I'm going towards the left side of this junction. So I'm aiming towards the left, then I can check the right. So I don't want to be over here and then turn. I need to be towards the direction I'm going in, so that if there was a car from behind that wants to go straight or turn right, if it's big enough, they can use the side on the right next to me. So I don't want to use up the whole junction just for turning left.